Stephen Dubner is a journalist and author of the popular book Freakonomics.
We could all benefit a little bit from thinking more like children. One of the most powerful pieces of thinking like a child that we argue is thinking small. Big problems are by their nature really hard to solve for a variety of reasons. One is they're large and therefore they include a lot of people, but also a big problem, when you think about a big problem like the education reform, you're dealing with an institution or a set of institutions that things have gotten to the way they've gotten because of a lot of things that a few people did many, many years ago and traditions were carried on. Attacking any big problem is bound to be really hard, and the danger is you spend a lot of resources attacking a problem that you can't make any headway on. Our argument is, you know what? Let the people who are going to try to think big, solve big problems, let them go. There's enough people doing that. Why don't you just try to think small? Why don't you try to find one piece of the problem and try to solve that problem? If you can come up with a solution to a small problem, there's a much better chance you'll actually be able to get it done. So I'll give you one example. How big a deal is poor eyesight for education generally? A pitifully tiny fraction of the students in this one region who needed glasses were wearing them. And they said, what if we take all these students who need glasses and we'll divide them up? Half the kids keep going like they were before, they don't get glasses. The other half, we give them glasses, $15 glasses, much cheaper than all new computers and new curriculums, on $15 pair of glasses. They gave them to the one set of kids, then after a year, they measured their test scores against the kids who hadn't gotten the glasses. And it turns out that having glasses is a really big deal in school. Tiny problem, incredibly obvious solution. You know, sometimes we shy away from obvious ideas because we think, oh, that's not sophisticated enough, not smart enough. And that, to me, is the beauty of thinking small. You find a problem that you can actually figure out, come up with a solution that's actually doable, and in this case, incredibly cheap, and happy ending, it works.
Learn more about Stephen at stephenjdubner.com.